ಸುಳ್ಳು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಯಾರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ?
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to the session. Myself is Amsushriyas, Professor, Department of Mathematics. It is my honor to introduce Dr. B. Dinesh Prabhu, Associate Professor, Department of Automobile Engineering, PESCE Mandya, and also is a coordinator for TEQIP Phase 3. He completed his PhD in Vishwesvaraya Technological University, Belagavi. Is working in this institution since 1987 till date. He published 5 international journals, and recently he published a book named Tribology. I invite Dr. B. Dinesh Prabhu sir to tell you about the TEQIP facilities.
Thank you very much, madam. Once again, good afternoon, one and all. It's really my privilege to speak to all my youngsters about the TEQIP facility, what is being given, or the privilege of our institute, PES College of Engineering, to be recognized at national level as one of the prominent prime institute to get the TEQIP grant, what you can call it as. Basically, TEQIP, let me elaborate it first. Technical Education Quality Improvement Program. That's what is the title of it. In fact, in our state, if I say in Karnataka, nearly about 200 plus institutions are there. But among 200 plus institutions, only 10 institutions have been identified and granted an amount of rupees, roughly about 8 crores, to be specific, 7.7 crores till date. It's really a privilege and honor to our institute to get that huge amount. If I talk a bit of little history about that grant, now this is the TEQIP 3, that is phase 3 grant. What we have got, it is something around 7.7 crores. We have been awarded that, or we have been granted that based on our performance, that is our institution's performance in the previous phase. The previous phase was TEQIP 2, we call it as, that is second phase. In that second phase, in fact, our institute was granted an amount of rupees 10 crores. After we successfully executed that second phase of TEQIP, basically, once again, I repeat the title, that is Technical Education Quality Improvement Program. In order to improve the technical education and its quality in the selected institutions, this grant has been given. So in the phase 2, as we got 10 crores, successfully our college has used, or in other words, I should say, utilized this particular 10 crores for the better development of the academics of our institute, especially for the student community. In the upcoming slides, I shall also be showing like how the different activities which has been carried out at our institute, as well as how our institute has been helpful for the students to take up various activities. I'm really proud to say that I have been the alumni of this institute, my institute. I was graduated in 1986 from the same institute, from Department of Automobile Engineering, UG, undergraduate. Then I have been under Quality Improvement Program. I have been deputed to IIT Madras for pursuing PG, that is Master of Technology in IC Engines and Gas Turbines. And then recently I have completed my doctorate. Why I am specifically telling this is not to say that I have done it. The Institute, PESCE College of Engineering, to what extent it is always being focused and have the attitude to uplift the overall academic level of the faculty. Once the faculty academic level is being increased or improved, certainly the major beneficiary of that is only the students, that's you. So once again, I am very much happy to welcome you all to our institute. As I said earlier, this was TEQIP 2, for what we got 10 crores, and TEQIP 3, what I got 7.7 crores for my institute. And I have been working as the coordinator for this. I'll be coordinating all the activities of the TEQIP at my institute. This is the TEQIP website, if you can just check over there, where much focus, if I am not wrong, in a nutshell, if I say, the program is basically being designed in order to uplift the overall quality of technical education. When I say quality of technical education, the stakeholders, it starts from students, that's you guys, students, faculty, and institute. The basic focus is that itself. So my focus, when I just share some of the information to you, is you are the stakeholders who will be getting maximum benefit from this project. And in the coming years also, our institute, whether TEQIP is there or not, is being more intended towards helping our student friends for any academic activities, what you wish to do. So wherever you see in this website, if you just go and check that, in this TEQIP website, all the activities is being focused majorly for the uplifting of the academic development of the students, as well as another stakeholder is the faculty. It includes both technical as well as teaching faculty. If you can just check in the website, you will be happy to see that, and you will be happy to appreciate all the activities which are being done under TEQIP. Briefly, if I mention the TEQIP 3, when I say this is a subcomponent 1.3, and in fact, our institute, which has been promoted from TEQIP 2 or phase 2 to phase 3, now we are actually the mentors. What I mean to say is we will be the guide for one more institute. You will not believe that institute is in Uttar Pradesh. It's basically a university. We are actually mentoring that university for all the TEQIP activities or academic activities. Now you can just imagine the level of our institute, to what extent we are strong enough to guide one more university, means you are all very fortunate to be students of our university, our institute, if I am not wrong. So here as I mentioned earlier also, the overall funds which has been given to our institute, 7.7 crores, is being spent for development of the laboratories, so that all the laboratories of our institute are independently being developed to the state of art of the technology. Then all the student learning, when I say student learning, it can be training, it can be the employability skill tests, assessments, and if at all, if you do any projects or innovation or hackathons, for all those activities, the TEQIP fund has been given generously, so that whether you belong to a circuit branch or non-circuit branch, you are certainly being supported by the institution. You can see the glimpse of the activities which has been carried out by the students till date from the past 3 years. From 2017, I am saying 2017, 18, 19, and this is 20. Of course, this year, because of the COVID pandemic, most of the activities we could not conduct offline, but still we were able to conduct it online, virtually. Major webinars have been conducted based on the state of art of the technology. Many of you have joined to our institute to different streams, whether it is a circuit branch or non-circuit branch. Here and there, I will be able to share the samples of the examples, to what the logistic and financial support what has been given to all the student activities. On an average, if I say the figures are being mentioned there on the screen, you can see roughly about 2.5 crores of rupees have been spent or have been given or have been financed to various student activities. You can just imagine which institute will be generously able to spend or support the student activity. So in that context also, once again, I give full marks for my institute, which support all kind of student activities. One or two samples, let me tell you. Probably you must have heard about something like hackathon, which are conducted at state level as well as national level, in order to ignite the minds of the youngsters for generating new themes or ideas or designs, whether it is in circuit stream or non-circuit stream. Nearly some 3 to 4 hackathons have been conducted at our institute, and of course at state level as well as national level. In the orientation program, you must have seen little about MOOCs, that is online courses, have also been said. Nowadays, with the total number of credits for any undergraduate program, what they have to score, day by day, more and more credits are being added to the total UG program with the MOOCs, that is online courses. So our institute, you can see the figures are also there. Our institute also supports the students who undertake the online courses, and nowadays this has become mandatory with the overall the structure of the scheme. You must have also heard about the GATE training, that is after the final year people who would like to wish to pursue their higher studies at IITs or NITs. From the college, through the agencies, GATE training has been conducted, and as many as you will not believe, it's roughly around 32 lakhs from the past just 3 years we have spent only for training our GATE students to pursue their higher studies at IITs or IITs or NITs. For weaker section students, remedial classes conduction for that also the TEQIP has been supported. All the technical activities what the students participate, whether it is in the college or outside the college, wherever at the national level or state level, whether it is industrial visits or technical talk, whatever it is being supported by the TEQIP. Further, for the projects of undergraduate students and postgraduate students, Every year, the projects which have been carried out by undergraduate students during their final year, which is being once again examined by the innovation cell chairman, Professor D.K. Subramania. He is a professor from IISc Bangalore. He will be evaluating that, and based on the recommendations, many students have got their project prizes in the form of their expenditure towards developing the project. And of course, the n number of training programs, whether it is short term, conferences or workshop or FDP or SDP, for all those things, once you enter into the flow, or when you start to swim in the learning, then only you will be coming across all these aspects. But in a nutshell, if I say any positive activity from you towards your betterment, your learning towards academics, and certainly your parents will be willing to see you to develop your academics to a higher level. We are there, whether through the TEQIP or from the institute, to support you logistically as well as financially. One more important point I just want to mention, especially with the non-circuit branch, if I say, you must have heard about SAE, that is the Society of Automotive Engineers. For that, from the Department of Mechanical Engineering, Industrial Production, Automobile Engineering, and multidisciplinary students, they joined, and they have participated in many events by SAE. One or two events, if I say, Baha competition, where the vehicle will be designed and developed by them only as per the rules and regulations which have been framed by the Society of Automotive Engineers. For that, you will not believe, many teams have participated, and the TEQIP was generous to support them in terms of lakhs. For each group, something about 2.5 to 3 lakh have supported, which certainly has reduced the burden. Almost, they did not spend anything, I should say. Almost the full amount has been sponsored to their activities. So with this, I just would like to wish you all the best of luck. Welcome to my PSC, and you certainly will have a better development with your academics and your upcoming year. With this, I am ending my talk with the little support which has been given by the TEQIP to my student community. Goodbye. Thank you.
Thank you. Good evening, one and all. Myself, Deshma Prakriti, working as Assistant Professor in Department of Mathematics. It's my immense pleasure to give vote of thanks to our alumni, Dr. B. Dinesh Prabhu, sir, for giving complete information about TEQIP to our students. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Now I'm going to introduce Dr. Sanjay HM, Associate Professor, Department of Information Science and Engineering, PESCE Mandya. Is working in this institution since 2012 till date. He published 8 international journals and 2 national journals. He completed his PhD in Siddhartha University. And now he is going to introduce about alumni affairs. I'd like to invite Mr. Sanjay HM.
Thank you. Good morning. Good afternoon, everyone. So I would like to introduce myself. First of all, I'm the alumni of this esteemed institute, passed out in 2008 batch from Computer Science and Engineering Department. So I'd pursued my master's later after in the decade of 2010. And 2011, I started my career in the institute. Later after, I joined my research program. And recently in 2019, I completed my PhD from Siddhartha University. Many will be wondering that why alumni affairs is very, very important for the induction program, right? See, I would like to mention one thing. Alumni are the biggest strength of any institute. If you take your schooling of your lower primary or higher level of educations, alumni are the most strengthened part of any institute. And I would like to mention 2 things. If I note which are the 2 festivals of an institute, one is Orientation Day and the other one is Graduation Day. In Orientation Day, you will likely to know more about the institute and you search for the strange things. So who are all there and what is the campus is all about and what kind of nurture we got in the campus. All these things will be looking around for any individual who join the institute, right? After 4 years of your journey, another festival will come, that is graduation. So once you are declared with the final year results, saying that you are passed in all your semesters, then it concludes for that you are an alumni of this institute. Hope you got to know why I mentioned alumni affairs in this induction program, right? Because these plays a vital role in an institution festival, the orientation program and graduation program. So today is 2020 and for 2024, you will be the alumni. I wish you all the best for a successful journey in this institute and being part throughout your life. We expect you should be there with the PSC family. Okay, let you start your journey. Before that, I would like to mention, out of 100%, nearly we got 42% of the faculties who are our alumni of this institute. So that is our greatest strength, in fact. And around the globe, if you wonder, if you go around, you can find the feathers of PSC around the globe. You name any country, our PSCians are there. So with this, I would like to start my presentation of PSC Alumni Affairs, which strengthens the institute's roots and also which gives a more potential for institutional growth. See, our institute got started, it began in 1962, in the year 1962, and the first production of engineers came out with in the year 1966. In the earliest, we got electrical department and civil department are the major role-playing departments in the institute. So the first batch, 1966 batch got passed out. And from there, the institute journey got connected with their alumni relations. Over the decades, it's been 5 decades, we've been produced more than 1 lakh alumnus. So it's our greatest strength to our placements. It has greatest strength for our academics. It has greatest strength for our research subjects. So by this, Alumni Affairs would like to strengthen it root bound with all it needs, and also it tries to impress each and every alumni associated with the PSC family. If you ask me, can you point how many number of IAS officers you got in who have been passed out from PSC? I can give you the numbers as well. Or else, if you ask me how many numbers of art field you have got, I can number as well. How many number of technical people who are playing as entrepreneurs, I can mark them as well. So like this, PSC Feathers has reached in a versatile manner with its alumni. And also our alumni being a greater strength who took the PSC Feathers into a global reach. So here, PS College of Engineering, which began in 1962 and its first production of engineers got out with 1966, and it's been a 5-decade journey. So the most of the graduates who have been fostered with their life and who are being long life relationship with the PSC family, it's been bounded with all its placement activity and also academic activities. So when you take the downline of 10 years, the PSC placements has been increased with the beautiful relation of its alumni affairs. With the guidance of, with the leadership of the eminent principal, Dr. H.V. Ravindra, PSC Alumni Association was existing at the college level. Now PSC Alumni Affairs, which is engaging all the departments to its consolidated form. And also under the umbrella of Alumni Affairs, we've been identified as a homogeneity of the PSC family. Now I would like to mention our departments. Electrical, we got a coordinator by the name DM Srinivas. From computer science, we got coordinator Suraj. From information science, we got coordinator by name Rakshit. From MCA department, we got the coordinator by name Shilpa. From MBA, we got the coordinator by name Chandrika. From mechanical engineering, Dr. Mahendra Babu. From information production and engineering, Professor Venugopal. From automobile engineering, K. Ramesh. From electronics and engineering department, Professor Santosh Babu. With this strength, we are trying to build the alumni affairs on a more conducted way, and also we've been bounded with the alumni affairs relations. So the alumni affairs relations with the statistics of 1970 to 2019, there has been outreach of at least 50,000 plus alumni who have been registered for the alumni activity. In the year 2019, we've been organized with an interview and also recruited, starting from first year to pre-final year students, with an amount of 15 people who've been coordinating for the alumni affairs and who have been a part of the alumni affairs activity. So by this, I would like to start with the presentation. So our short note of alumni affairs leads with students for a short span and alumni for a lifespan. I think that would be a very cute part that has been given from the coordinators as well. And also why we need alumni affairs, that is very, very important. So most of them will think that alumni affairs is only for financial aspects. No, alumni affairs is also for a kind need. So with this, I would like to impart with the 58 years of journey who have been occupied with the highest positions and also who have been secured with the different sectors and also industries all over the world who have been engaged with the alumni affairs of PSE. Having alumni spread all over the world is the best way to inculcate to the behavior of the ideology of corporate and society for the students pursuing in this institution. So the main aim of the alumni affairs is to build the repository of the students who have been passed out and also to bridge up the gap between the institute and the alumni affairs. Continuous communication between the college and the alumni, and also to improve the standard of the quality of the education and reduce the quality of the corporate gap. So with this, our main mission is to build the institute's teaching, research and services on an organizational fact, and also to gain a scientific knowledge to get a collaboration with the inclusiveness of continuing the tradition of excellence and building PSE pride. So our vision is to foster the long life relationship with the PSE family and its alumni, to nurture with the future endeavors, and also to work with together and also to interest of overall growth of alumni, students, and the currently institutions management role that need to be dedicated with society and also by supporting each other. So action of plan that is being conducted with the alumni is faculty. So we, as I already mentioned, that our main potential is our faculty strength being our alumnus. Already I mentioned so many of the faculties being already retired, then too they are being imparted with the PSE family for all the alumni affairs. So again, we need to catch them soon. And for first years, alumni affairs office is always open to get coordinated with your alumni. Scrapping for web development as well. So we need to plan on a well-versed way. So this is our hierarchy. So how the management could be of alumni affairs. This is the working hierarchy of alumni affairs office. So we can build a newsletter. It's a kind of club wherein all the activities of the media could be posted here. We got a separate dedicated business pages, Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. And also we got a Google Suite. I mean, we call it as G Suite. We got all these media facilities that can be connected with our alumni, and also faculty faculty with 42% of the ratio, web handling system, and also social media and college affairs and data management. So for all these, we need coordinators. So you would wonder that why students should be the part of alumni affairs alumni affairs. See, already I mentioned there are two festivals in the college, that is orientation and graduation. So if you get connected with your seniors, so that it will bridge your channel to get on a right path, right? So for this need, we need coordinators who started journey from the root level. Root level in the sense, you have been started your journey with first year program as well. And again, work done so far, recruitment of student coordinators we have done, and also the interview process. We always concentrate on communication, and also who got a good planning of MS Office, event planning, publicity and promotion who are good at. Nowadays, we got social medias, so wherein we can have a good publicity and promotional activities, knowledge on email, and also a good knowledge about HTML language. So that HTML language knowledge will be taken care by your seniors, so you need not to worry about that. So faculty coordinators, we are a team of 6 people, and we got the coordinators by name: Ullas P, professor from ENC department; Professor Pawan from Mechanical Engineering department; Professor Chandrika from MBA department. Students coordinators, around the count of 20. Out of 20, 4 will be the chief coordinators. If you want to occupy their positions, you should be active enough for the Alumni Affairs office. So this is the proposed logo, and the logo has been already published. Currently available data from 1967 till date. These are the currently available data. And if you go around our website, you will find what is the rate of registrations of alumni who have been registered from starting from 1970s to till date. You will get a detailed information and what are these positions as well. All the PDF file has been uploaded in the alumni section of PSE webpage. So affairs to connect alumni: one is training and placement engagements, batch-wise alumni meets, trekking and adventure activities, which could be most amazing activity, and also connection of marathons between the existing student and also the alumnus, biking events, and more. So with this, I would like to sign off my presentation with the PSE Alumni Affairs induction. Thank you one and all for being patient and listening to the presentation. Thanks a lot.
Good evening, one and all. It's my immense pleasure to thank our Associate Professor, Dr. Sanjay HM sir, for giving complete knowledge about alumni affairs in this induction program. Thank you, sir, for giving your valuable time. And I also thank our principal, Dr. H.P. Ravindra sir, not only for spending his time with us today, but also encouraging us to conduct this program. Thank you, sir. And also, I would like to thank our professors and my colleagues for giving their full support to conduct this program successfully. Thank you, one and all. And I also thank our students for attending this induction program patiently. Thank you, everyone. And there is a note. Your attendance will be taken through Google Forms. We will treat that your feedback will be your attendance, and if you have been submitting the feedback, that will be treated as your attendance. And everyone should submit your feedback within 6 o'clock. Thank you.
Meeting and